Please be seated. We now invite the chairman of the University Council to give the welcome message and also constitute the congregation.
Member of Parliament for Tarkwa and Auditorium constituency, Honorable George Mekiduka, members of the University Council, Vice Chancellor of UMaT, Professor Richard Amankwa, Chairman and Executive Secretary of Vice Chancellors Ghana, our Foundation Vice Chancellor Emeritus Professor Daniel Mrekujima, the Municipal Chief Executive of Tarkwa and Auditorium constituency, Honorable Benjamin Kessie, our Pro-Vice Chancellor, our past Pro-Vice Chancellors of UMaT, Registrar of UMaT, registrars from sister institutions, past registrars of UMaT, Finance Officer of UMaT, Librarian of UMaT, Chief Executive Officers of the Mining, Petroleum and Allied Industries, Nanano members of Convocation, here present, junior members represented here, representatives from affiliate institutions, alumni of the university, senior and junior staff, our proud graduates, parents and guardians, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I always wonder who taught us how to state protocols, because at the end of the day, we will say, and ladies and gentlemen, and everybody is a lady and a gentleman. On behalf of the Chancellor of the University of Mines and Technology, His Excellency John Ajekum Kufuor, I welcome all of you to the 16th graduation ceremony of this great university. I have the singular responsibility as the chairman of the University Council to constitute the congregation, or this assembly into a congregation, to receive reports on the state of the university from the Vice Chancellor, and to confer degrees and diplomas on graduates who have successfully completed their studies in the university. I wish to express our heartfelt appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. And at this stage, may we rise to receive him, please. Let us welcome him with a big round of applause. The Honorable Minister of Education. Please be seated. So once again, I wish to express our heartfelt appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, and his entourage. What a great minister he is, the STEM minister. Honorable ministers and members of parliament, all other government officials, Nananum, and all persons gathered here today for this ceremony, you are all welcome. The university was established with a mandate to train professionals in mining, petroleum, technology, and allied disciplines who will contribute to the development of Ghana, Africa, and beyond. It is worthy to note that the university has committed itself to this core mandate. We have endeavored to put administrative, academic, and financial structures of the university into a workable network and to nurse a culture that supports the vision of this university to become a center of excellence. Today, if it is about mining, if it is about engineering, if it is about technology education, the household and most prominent name is UMaT. Our graduates have been prepared to go out into the world to make the best out of life, as they have already started with their national service obligations. I am certain and confident that they will make significant contributions to impact wherever they find themselves. I congratulate all of you graduates on your wonderful academic achievements and wish you well in your future endeavors. One of my mantras is agro any form. As for certificates, it's paper, but agro any form. Playing is on the ground. Actually, I must tell you that I have gone to several universities and I've asked them to translate that into English for me, and I'm still waiting. Even I was in the US and I asked them to translate it, and the English people could not find a good translation for agro any form. But that is my mantra, agro any form. Let's say it together, agro any form. The future of our world belongs to those who take science, technology, and innovation seriously, together with sound moral principles, and make conscious efforts to train their human resource in these areas. That is why science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and morality should be embraced by all. And that is why I have pledged as a council chair to the minister that we want this university to be the STEM University of Africa. I wish to commend the Honorable Minister of Education for both his personal interest and that of his ministry in STEM education in Ghana. Let me take the opportunity to thank the Vice Chancellor and to thank all the former principal officers and current principal officers of this university and all the staff, parents and stakeholders, for all the efforts put in to train the students who are graduating today. I also commend all past officers of the university, not forgetting our sponsors, namely the Government of Ghana, the Ghana Chamber of Mines, its members, and all other sponsors. When we were coming in, the founding Vice Chancellor joined us. And for those of you who do not know him, he is here. And on my own behalf, I want to really thank him, because being a founding Vice Chancellor is not mere joke. Let us, with a round of applause, give him a round of applause. They did not see you, VC, former VC, they did not see you. So please rise. Yes, that's right. But I also want to thank the current Vice Chancellor, Miley, and his staff for all the great work that we are seeing. Just recently, I was told that he was honored among the Vice Chancellors in this country, and I want to congratulate him. Once again, let me take the opportunity to thank all of you for honoring our invitation to the 16th congregation, and you are all welcome. I pray that you all will cooperate for us to have a wonderful 16th graduation ceremony. And now, by the powers vested in me, by the Council of the University of Mines and Technology, I, Reverend Professor Joseph Obri-Abu-Amanti, Chairman of Council, do hereby declare this assembly duly constituted into congregation. Before the Vice Chancellor gives his report, I will invite the overall best student for the 2024 graduation class, Mr. Victor Kwaku Agaji, to deliver a valedictory speech on behalf of the graduates.
Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Aduchum, our distinguished Chairman of the University Council, our very Reverend Professor Joseph Obi-Yobua Mante, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Richard Kwesi Amankwa, members of the University Council and Convocation, Ananum, distinguished guest speaker, faculty members, cherished parents and guardians, fellow graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Standing here today, I am deeply honored to speak on behalf of the class of 2024. In this moment, we gather not merely to mark an academic achievement, but to celebrate a milestone. Each phase before me represents a chapter in our remarkable journey of perseverance and excellence. I strongly believe that this honor is a reflection of my individual effort, and also the unwavering support of my friends and peers. When we first arrived at the university, we were filled with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. We came from diverse backgrounds and experiences, each of us bringing our unique perspective in this vibrant community. Today, we celebrate an incredible milestone, one that took years of hard work, perseverance, and consistency. As I look back on our journey, I realize we've shared so much. We've tackled assignments that seemed impossible until someone posted the answer in our class group. We've had moments where people forgot to mute themselves in the Zoom class, and we even ended up listening to them instead of the lecture. And of course, we've endured a shared pain of long lectures and the universal experience of pretending to understand what's going on. But hey, beyond academics, these years have been about growth. We've learned to adapt, like when plan didn't go the way we wanted, or like when we spent hours studying a topic only for the exam to focus on that random footnote we skipped. The life lesson here is that always prepare for the unexpected. We've learned resilience, like pushing through challenges when giving up felt easier. And we've learned that late night snacks are sometimes the best solution to life's business program. Over the years, we've grown, learned, and transformed in ways we could never have imagined. We have faced challenges, celebrated successes, and created memories that will stay with us for our lifetime. I remember one particular experience in our thermodynamics course, just a few days before school resumed, and the lecturer began posting assignments in our Telegram group, even though we hadn't yet been introduced to the course material. These moments have shaped us into who we are today and have taught us the value of perseverance, teamwork, and resilience. I also want to take this moment to express my deepest gratitude to God for His wisdom and grace He has given me, and also to my parents, Mr. Godfred Kofi Agaji and Mrs. Charlotte Ahenkra, and also my siblings, as well as parents and families of all graduates here. Thank you for your endless support, love, and encouragement. Your belief in us has been our foundation, and your sacrifices have made this journey possible. We are forever grateful for your unwavering faith in our abilities. And also to our professors and staff, thank you for your unwavering dedication and guidance. Your passion for teaching and commitment to our success has made a profound impact on our lives. You have challenged us to think critically, encouraged us to strive for excellence, and inspired us to reach our full potential. To those professors who extended deadlines like lifelines, we are especially grateful. A special thanks to my project supervisor, Dr. Festus Kunchin Sadari, for his mentorship, his encouragement, and invaluable insight throughout this journey. I also want to acknowledge the incredible teachers who helped me and inspired me during my senior high school years. Mr. Samuel Owusu Frimpon, also known as Sagacity, Mr. Prosper Apitialo, and Mr. Gabriel Amponsa. Your dedication and belief in my potential played a pivotal role in shaping who I am today. Thank you for your wisdom, support, and the invaluable lessons you taught me. And finally, to my friends, Adu George Ampon, Daniel Ajimai, Alfred Kesse, Daniel Ishen, Derek Tibua, all of you. You've been my rock, my cheerleaders, and my family. Thank you all so much. As we stand here on this threshold, it is natural to feel a mix of excitement and uncertainty. The future holds endless possibilities, and it's up to us to seize the opportunities that comes our way. Let us remember the lessons we've learned, the friendship we forged, and the values we hold dear. We are a generation of innovators, thinkers, and dreamers. We have the power to make a difference in the world, the challenge to challenge the status quo, and to create a future that is bright and full of promises. Let us embrace the unknown with courage, resilience, and commitment to making a positive impact. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. As we leave UMaT and embark on our respective journeys, let us carry this wisdom with us. Life is like a group project. You can plan everything, divide the task, and still end up doing half of the work yourself. But in the end, you still learn something. Usually patience and how to fake a smile at the person who didn't do their part. As we leave here today, remember, life is too short to take yourself too seriously. Laugh often, work hard, and always keep snacks up on hand, because snacks makes everything better. Let us use the education to inspire change, promote understanding, and make the world a better place, because indeed we can. The world needs you, and the world needs us. To my fellow 2024 graduates, congratulations to us on this remarkable achievement. We have survived exams, deadlines, and countless awkward icebreakers. We can survive anything. We have worked hard, persevered through challenges, and emerged stronger. As we move forward, let us support one another, cherish the memories we've made, and look to the future with hope and determination. Thank you, everyone, for being here today to celebrate this milestone. Thank you all.
Shall we please rise for the university anthem?
Excellence, our
please resume your seats. We now invite the Vice Chancellor of this noble institution, Professor Richard Kwesi Amankwa, to present his report to congregation.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everybody. I like the way you sang the university anthem, so full of energy. That was just beautiful. And I also enjoyed the valedictorian speech. But when he was mentioning his friends, he didn't mention the name of any lady. We have to probe that one in the days ahead. The Minister for Education, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. The Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament for Tarkwa Nsuayim, Honorable George Mrekuduka, who I also refer to as a friend of the university. The Municipal Chief Executive, Honorable Benjamin Kessie. The Chairman of the University Council, Reverend Professor Joseph Obri Ebuamante. Members of the University Council, the Foundation Vice Chancellor and former Vice Chancellors of UMaT and other VCs present, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of UMaT and other Pro-Vice Chancellors of sister universities, the Registrar of UMaT and Registrars of sister universities, members of convocation, managers and executives of the mining and railway and allied industries, Nananom, graduates, members of the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all of you to the 16th congregation ceremony of the University of Mines and Technology. Thank you for joining the university to celebrate this important occasion. Today we celebrate the efforts of students, dedication of lecturers and support staff, and the sacrifice of parents and guardians. One guardian who requires special recognition has 81 wards that he is taking care of in this university. And today, 31 of them are graduating in various engineering disciplines. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Edichum, Minister of Education and MP for Bosomtwe constituency, you are welcome. He deserves a round of applause. Thank you for the trust that you have in UMaT. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the university continues to take steps to maintain its position among forward-looking universities by deepening research and advancing our interactions with government, industry, and the community within the triple helix engagements and partnerships. For the year under consideration, the university made an effort to focus on smart systems technology. As we know, the Fourth Industrial Revolution agenda commenced tripartite skills development, including technical, soft, and digital skills. These skills must be inculcated in the academic curricula and contextualized to achieve the desired growth in developing countries. You would agree with me that many of the machines that come regarding these skills, especially digital and smart systems, come as demonstration tools. But we want to expand it so that people can have their hands on as far as trying these things are concerned, so that it will be of benefit to the university and to the country as a whole. At UMaT, some steps have been taken to improve the ability of our students to appreciate and develop these skills. To this end, the content of many courses have been upgraded and new ones have been introduced to improve the appreciation of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the Internet of Things. To improve the practical requirements for developing the technical and digital skills indicated, UMaT has begun the development of a Smart Systems Center with funding to the tune of $600,000, courtesy Anglo Gold Ashanti Iduaprem Limited. This 250-seater center will be open to the university community, the Tarkwa municipality, and anybody interested in improving knowledge in artificial intelligence across all fields. In the near future, artificial intelligence, robotics, and innovations in machine learning will be held as festivals that will bring together basic, secondary, and tertiary students. The investment made by Anglo Gold Ashanti would create an environment where research will convert the investment into technology, and innovation generated from the knowledge will be generated in money for individuals, communities, and the country as a whole. Another remarkable initiative is the Agri-IoT project, which is the brainchild of one senior lecturer, Dr. Emmanuel Efa, and it is sponsored by the World Bank. Through this project, many students are being trained in smart systems and how to leverage the acquired knowledge to custom-build prototypes to address diverse challenges. The project develops sensors which are planted into farms to give real-time data on moisture and nutrients in the soil. Signals are sent to the phone of the farmer when each of these variables begin to deviate from the set values. And by the press of a button, irrigation systems supply the needed components to the farm to keep the farm very active. Can Dr. Efa get up for recognition and take a bow? This precision agricultural system has enhanced the capacities of 203 farmers in the Jama community in the Savannah region on how to deploy and manage the smart agro-IoT tech prototypes on the farms. Farmers who have used this report of higher yield in their farms. The technology has the potential to address the global food insecurity challenge caused by climate change-induced drought by ensuring farming all year round. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of growing students' adventure spirit and ingenuity, a team of students were put together to build an electric vehicle. They picked a chassis from the scrapyard, and through their own ingenuity, they built a vehicle which they call the all-purpose electric car, APEC for short. This vehicle has been tested for a period of time, and after commissioning, it will be used to facilitate movement in and around campus. The students who built this vehicle should please stand for recognition. Elijah Chum, Barnabas Fosuchian, Cornelius Ade Owusu, and they brought in one lady, Elizabeth Champon. Can you all please rise for acknowledgement? Please, these are the gallant people who try to convert the knowledge in the classroom into something tangible. And today, after the program, the Minister of Education and Council Chairman will be given a ride. Yes. Please take a bow and sit down. As a principally mining-related institution, the university will start the construction of a mining artificial intelligence and robotics lab next year to help our students prepare for the world of work and the mine of the future. This facility would house virtual reality and simulation rooms and will be completed with a grant from the Ghana Chamber of Mines. It is our hope that these smart system spaces will grow to become a center of excellence in the West African sub-region in the near future. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, UMaT received massive support from many institutions, for which we are very grateful. Many thanks go to the government of Ghana for financial clearance to employ new staff. The Minerals Income Investment Fund allocated $2 million to support the university to establish the MIF Technical Training Center and we are grateful to His Excellency, the President, for visiting UMaT and cutting the sod for the commencement of this facility. MIF has also affirmed its full support for the establishment of the National Mining Museum at UMaT, which is at the initial stages. Honorable Ministers, please inform the President of the Republic that UMaT is grateful. The Ghana Chamber of Mines provided financial support through the Tertiary Education Fund. For the initial 5 years of this support, the Chamber gave scholarships to brilliant but needy students, research grants for lecturers and postgraduate students, and built a faculty block, which we call the Ghana Chamber of Mines Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology Block. Looking at the level of transformation witnessed in UMaT during the first phase of the implementation of the fund, the Chamber has signed off funds for the second phase to UMaT as well, and this will begin next year. UMaT is indeed thankful to the Chamber, and many thanks go to Anglo Gold Ashanti Duaprim for the support in establishing the Smart Systems Center. Thanks also go to Quantum LC Limited for support towards the UMaT Endowment Fund and also for equipment for retooling the mechanical engineering workshop. We are also grateful to Rockshore International, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, Minerals Commission, Newmont Ghana Limited, Goldfields Ghana Limited, Engineers and Planners, Sandvik, Nexo Group, Ghana National Gas Company, Ashanti Gold Ghana Limited, the World Bank, and the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. All these supported UMaT in several ways, and we are very grateful. To the mining and allied companies, our state-of-the-art environmental laboratory is still available, and whilst thanking you, I will urge you to extend support by bringing your samples here for analysis. Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the total population of UMaT currently stands at 12,732. For this graduation program, 1,609 students are graduating at various levels. This gives me the impression that next year we will have 2 different graduation programs because the number will not fit into this space. 175 graduates will receive postgraduate degrees, and out of this, 16 will be awarded Doctor of Philosophy degrees, and 111 master's degrees. 1,182 will be awarded Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective engineering programs, and out of this number, 184, representing 15.6, graduated with first class. Congratulations. Please permit me to touch on some awards that will be presented to deserving students. And I'll crave your indulgence to mention many of them since we are here because of the students. The Vice Chancellor's overall Best Graduating Student Award, made up of a certificate, cash prize of 2,000, and a laptop, which is sponsored by the Alumni Association, goes to the overall best student in the name of Victor Kweku Agaji, with an average of 89.55 from the Mining Engineering Department. Congratulations. The Victoria Frimpong Memorial Award goes to Miss Victoria Ajekuma of the Mining Engineering Department. That goes to the best female graduating student. The Architect Sam Award of 2000 is for the most disciplined student, and it goes to Miss Francisca Damoa Amponsa, also of the Mining Engineering Department. The Catherine Kuto Okupo Award for the best graduating female student in Minerals Engineering goes to Deborah Nkrumah, and David Efa receives the award for the best graduating student in Minerals Engineering for 1,000 Ghana cedis. The Kwesi Enyana Award for the best graduating mining engineering student still goes to Victor Agaji, 4,000 Ghana cedis. The Academic and Students Affairs Award for the best graduating male international student goes to Ramon Gwewendi Ruamarik Zumba of the Mining Engineering Department. And the award for the best female goes to Hawa Osman, again of Mining Engineering Department. The best graduating male student in mathematics goes to Abraham Awatri for 1,000 Ghana cedis. And Ms. Nafisatu Abiodun is the recipient for the best graduating female mathematics student. She also received the Proton Lily Award for $200. The Ransbeth Award for the best mathematics student goes to Abraham Awatri, and the Ransbeth Award for computer science and engineering goes to Jose Gatti for $2,000 each. The Professor Newton Amebe Award for the best graduating student in environmental and safety engineering goes to Abdul Aziz Adamu for $200. And the Ghana Institution of Surveyors Award for the best graduating student in geomatic engineering goes to Jerry Jechi. Whilst Johnson Teria received the Ghana Institution of Surveyors Award for the best project work in geomatic engineering. The Ghana Institution of Geosciences Award for the best graduating student in geological engineering goes to Emmanuel Lord Benson. Again, Victor Agaji receives the Ghana Institution of Engineering Award for the overall best student in engineering. The Newmont Corp Ghana Award for the best female graduating student goes to Ms. Victoria Ajekumwa. She will take home a cash prize of $1,000. And as part of the package, she would have a national service with Newmont Ghana. There are 2 Edu Awards for the best graduating male and female in the Department of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Goes to Frederick Chum Obing and Ms. Bayo Boyesma. They will receive 3,000 each. The Miwate Ghana Award for the best graduating female in the Department of Chemical and Petrochemical goes to Ms. Esther Sewa Kutobamfu for 2,000 Ghana cedis. The Madame Letitia Amwa Aban Rigworld Solutions Award goes to Reginald Etru Gordon and Ms. Yasmin Bayobom, and they will receive 5,000 Ghana cedis each. A new award that has been established this year is the Forum of Former SRC Presidents Award, which is instituted for the best student leader. And this goes to Shalom Kennedy Zumedo. Another new award, that is the Professor Douglas Boating Awards. Indeed, this professor instituted 7 awards for the best graduating student in every faculty. And the recipients are Geosciences and Environmental Studies, Jerry Jechi; Mining and Minerals Technology, Victor Agaji; Computer Science and Mathematics, Abraham Awatri; Engineering, Isaac Agonga; Petroleum Studies, Frederick Chum Obing; Railway and Infrastructure, Rudolph Anderson; and Postgraduate Studies, Ebenezer Ansan. Each of these 7 students will receive a cash prize of $2,500. And let me mention that he has already paid your fees to become members of the Ghana Institution of Engineering. The Professor Mreko Jima Award for the best graduating postgraduate student in mining engineering goes to Godwin Ativo, and he will receive the cash prize of $250. And finally, the Grasag Award for the best graduating postgraduate student goes again to Ebenezer Ansan, who is graduating with a PhD in petroleum geosciences today. He will receive a laptop from Grasag. Some of these awards, the overall best graduating student, the Victoria Frimpong Award, the Korsam Award, and Newmont Award for the best graduating female from mining, and again, the Professor Douglas Frimpong Award will be presented here after, but it will be a very short ceremony, and they will get the award. The rest, please contact your various deans and institutions to collect the awards. Council Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a show of gratitude, the university also presents Best Worker Awards at every congregation. The Best Worker Awards for the year goes to Daniel Adujemfi for the senior staff category. Please, let's see you. and Mr. Felix Ando for the junior staff category. UMaT is very grateful for your service. We salute your impressive services to the university and to Mother Ghana. Each of them will receive 2,500 Ghana cedis. I'm happy to report that within the year, there were quite a number of successes within the university. One lady from electrical and electronic engineering, Ms. Biana Bubune Butoza, emerged as the overall winner of the Miss Geek Ghana 2024 competition. And she will represent Africa, or he will represent Ghana at the Africa contest in 2025. Congratulations, Ms. Butoza. She received a cash prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis. One of our students who was paid under the Gifted and Talented Education Scheme and given scholarship, Mr. Samuel Namgwina, was the overall winner of the season 5 of the precious presidential pitch for entrepreneurship and innovation with his groundbreaking innovation, the smart switch system. Samuel received a cash prize of 250,000 Ghana cedis. We congratulate Sam for this impressive achievement. Inactus, a students' innovation group, participated in the Green Tech Innovation Challenge and won an award of 50,000 Ghana cedis to develop their innovation rapidly. Congratulations, Inactus. Dr. Linda Bentuma, a lecturer in the Department of Environmental and Safety Engineering, was awarded the prestigious Academic Excellence in Health and Safety at the inaugural African Women in EHS Conference and Awards. Congratulations, Linda Bentuma. If you are here, can you please rise and take a bow? Okay. Let me also congratulate Professor Grace Oforisapon, Dean of Planning and Quality Assurance, who was ranked among the 100 global inspirational women in mining for the year 2024. And please rise and take a bow. Let me also mention that Council has appointed Professor Grace Oforisapon as the next Pro Vice Chancellor with effect from 1st January 2025. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Richard Kwesi Amankwa, was named as one of the 100 most influential men in Ghana. And he was also awarded the most outstanding personality in education under the public university category. In case you meet him, tell him that the steps he's taking are being recognized. Honorable Ministers, Council Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, join me as I extend warm greetings to our dear graduates. Gratula tibi dihak gloria. I congratulate you for this victory. You have satisfied all the requirements of the university in the award of your respective degrees. You have passed all courses and you do not owe fees. As you leave this ceremony, enjoy the rest of the day and celebrate it with some memorable pictures and activities. The progress of humanity is a relay that relies on your purpose, your character, and your willingness to work with others in harmony. Though your certificates and aptitude are great assets, sometimes your attitude is the one that will take you ahead. The baton of human progress has been handed over to you today. It is your time to shine. It is your time to make a difference. Hold on to it, add value, and when the time comes, please pass it to the next generation with your heads held high. As you transition to the next stages of your lives, please do well to project the values of this university: knowledge, truth, and excellence. Do well to identify some of the many problems in our society and solve at least one significant problem for which society will remember you. Keep your mind and body fresh through continuous learning. Be bold as you move through life, because qui ode adicipita, he who dares wins. I end by saying, Benedict opus manum tari. May God bless the work of your hands. I thank you for your attention.
Please, we can do it better for our Vice Chancellor, Professor Richard Kwesi Amankwa. In fact, from all these achievements, it really depicts the mantra of our council chair, Agro Enifo. Thank you very much once again, Professor Kwesi Amankwa, for the presentation. We will now invite the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and the Member of Parliament for Tarkwa Nsoyem constituency, Honorable George Mrekuduka, to present a goodwill message.
The Minister for Education, Honorable Yao Educhum, the man representing the people of Bosomtwe in Parliament. The Chair of the University Council, the Municipal Chief Executive of Tarkwa Nsoyem, the Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellors of the various sister universities, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Deans and faculty heads of the University of Mines and Technology, Nananom, Professor Douglas Boating, the Chair of MEF, captains of the mining industry present, graduates, students, invited guests, brothers and sisters from the Inky fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to be part of the 16th congregation of the University of Mines and Technology. And I will use this opportunity to welcome you to the city of Tarkwa, the land of gold. To start with, I congratulate all graduates who, in a few minutes, will be conferred with certificates of excellence for the rigorous academic activities they have undertaken over the years in various fields of industry. As the finest mining university in West African sub-region, the human resource supply of UMaT for Ghana's mining industry cannot be underestimated. Several research pieces from the university by its lecturers and students alike have led to growth in terms of productivity and the discovery of innovations in the mining sector. The African mining industry can boast of seasoned professionals who are handling affairs in both operational and policy handles. Therefore, this very government vision is to continually support UMaT in becoming a globally acclaimed center of excellence for mining and allied fields. Professor Chair, the University of Mines and Technology, UMaT, Tarkwa, was established in 2004 by Act 677 by the then NPP government. The then government gave seed money for the facelift of this institution, which led to all single-story buildings being converted into two-story. The NPP administration also constructed the university's iconic auditorium and library. Through my instrumentality, which Professor Amankwa can attest to, the newly constructed administration block, abandoned for decades, has now been beautifully completed. The cafeteria block near the auditorium was also built by this government and ensured the completion of the new GMPC School of Petroleum Studies block. Let me put it on record that I facilitated the incoming or the expecting the National Auditorium Museum that will be established here on this very important campus. Professor Douglas Boating, let me commend you for your instrumentality in ensuring that the museum comes to Tarkwa and not Accra. Professor Chair, work is currently ongoing for the construction of a UMaT guest house in Accra, new faculty blocks, and a new stadium for the university, which this government fully funds. The ongoing construction of the world-class MIF Technical Training Center here, when completed, will further propel UMaT into a center of global excellence for training world-class professionals in the downstream aspect of mining and allied industries. The government, through the Ministry of Railways Development and the Ministry of Education, has also established the UMaT School of Railways and Infrastructural Development, which has helped expand the university and enabled access to engineering education. Furthermore, the brilliant introduction of the pre-engineering course has helped revolutionize the access to engineering education in Ghana. As a member of parliament for the good people of Tarkwa and Soyem, I can categorically say that this government has aided this institution in achieving many prestigious heights. UMaT's back-to-back winning of the Ghana Gas Challenge 3 consecutive times in a row since the challenge was instituted has proved how the various infrastructural projects by the government, coupled with the hard work of staff, have lifted the university's capacity. UMaT has won the National Petro Ball Contest for the 4th time since 2016 and recently won the African Petro Ball Contest held at the University of Ghana last year. Prof. Chair, we need to direct the path of our graduates further as they enter the world of work in this 4th industrial revolution era. UMaT will have to develop capacities along the mining technology chain by mining technology. I mean the application of scientific innovation along the chain of mining activities, from drilling, blasting, loading, hauling, and beneficiation of the ore to the market for an improved value from time to time. In the era of the Industrial Revolution, mining equipment progressed into more modern, sophisticated tools like excavators, gold recovery plants, mechanized drills, mine cars, conveyor systems, and other new technological methods for improved productivity. Through some popular technologies such as artificial intelligence, automation, that is self-driving trucks, GPS technologies, GIS systems, automated drone technologies, workforce tracking and monitoring systems, digitalization, Internet of Things, digital twinning, have led to lots of technological innovations which have produced some unprecedented results in the mining industry. Some of these are increased productivity, better metallurgical throughput recovery relationship, maintenance optimization, improved health and safety practices, controlled environmental pollution, and boosting investor confidence, among others. In view of the above, Prof. Chair, recently, the Colorado School of Mines, the South Dakota School of Mines, all in the United States of America, introduced an interdisciplinary undergraduate and postgraduate course named Robotics at the Mines, which seek to equip professionals in the mining industry to keep up with charging or changing trends. I therefore call on UMaT to further deepen and develop in its curricula, incorporating robotics as the Vice Chancellor has already outlined, and artificial intelligence, among other technologies, as needed by the 4th Industrial Revolution. I want to use this opportunity to to call on UMaT to design a unique quota system which will ensure that a good number of students from secondary schools in the Wassa Fiase enclave gets the chance to be admitted as a bid to building the human resource base of catchment communities. I call on our yet-to-be graduates to embrace the small-scale mining sector as it has many opportunities to take. All attention shouldn't be paid to the large-scale mining companies. Illegal mining, obviously, as you know, is still a challenge in Ghana and elsewhere. The government of the day has undertaken significant measures, such as the establishment of the community mining schemes, procurement of mercury-free gold processing equipment, in a way, assigned to the Minamata Convention, which Ghana is part of, and geological investigation of areas for small-scale mining, among others. Prof. Chair, there are still opportunities such as professing solutions to clean our water bodies, guide small-scale miners to mine and process responsible and reliable and sustainable mining environment. There are various opportunities for graduates to grab as you go out there and exercise the agroniform battle. To this end, the Vice President of the Republic, who doubles as the flag bearer of the MPP, has promised the small-scale mining industry especially to establish a minerals development bank to support miners. And I believe when you get out there, you can take opportunity of grabbing a facility to access and establish your own mine. He's also mentioned that he will ensure the establishment of common user gold processing units at designated areas in mining districts. Spend $10 million annually in a vigorous exploration activity in delineating areas for small-scale mining. Employ UMaT graduates in small-scale mining operations, among many others. I conclude by commending the Vice-Chancellor of this great university, the Council, and staff for how far UMaT has come. You have all delivered in your mandate to make UMaT the best engineering education destination in Ghana. I am of firm belief that this government vision for the next term will create many jobs, opportunities, and many growth paths for this institution. By the grace of God, as I remain the Member of Parliament for Tarkwa and Swahim, UMaT will continue to be the icon of this country. I will ensure UMaT flourishes and competes globally. I congratulate graduates and I wish you well in your field of endeavor. Thank you very much.
I think we can do it better. Chairman of Council, it's time for our special guest to be invited. This is a man who needs no introduction. He's a friend of the university, and as we all know, he has made a tremendous impact on our educational sector within the country, and we can attest that at all levels of education, from pre to tertiary education. This is the man who promised to train 100 engineers in the constituency before his term even ends. And he's lived up to it. As we can testify this morning, over 30 of his sponsored students are graduating. And so, as I said, he needs no further introduction. So we invite Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Edichum.
Chairman of Council, Vice Chancellor, the Municipal Director of Education and the MCE of this district, Vice Chancellor of Sister Universities, Pro-Vice Chancellor of UMaT and Sister Universities, Management of the University, lecturers, Nananom, members of convocation, staff of UMaT, alumni of UMaT, graduates, parents who are gathered here. I'm excited to be at UMaT this morning. In fact, I must confess, this is my first time here. And I come here today to be part of your 16th congregation. Very exciting moments, I know, for the graduates, their parents, and also for faculty and staff. Your university has done well. I think I have become an ambassador of UMaT. I mention your name more than many universities in this country as an example of what can be done right. As an example of leadership, servant leadership. Your Vice Chancellor has done very well for this university. When I call him, he doesn't respond because I'm the minister calling, but he goes beyond and do more than what I expect of any Vice Chancellor. This is a man who is changing the face of STEM education, not just in Ghana, West Africa, but in the world. So I commend you, Vice Chancellor, for a good job done. I also know very well the contributions of your council chair. He has great ideas and has brought it to bear in the governance of this university. And Prof. Briebo Amante, Professor Reverend, we are grateful for your leadership. You've done so many things, and we are grateful. Today, I stand here as a Minister for Education and a Member of Parliament for Bosomtwe. I want you graduates to know that as a government, we've done a lot of things to support STEM education, and I'm sure if you're on social media, you see what the Nigerians are saying. They are so in awe of what is happening in Ghana. Even a senator of Nigeria is commending Ghana for the initiatives that we have made in the area of STEM. But you know, I'm a politician, and I understand that you don't trust politicians. Because we've done slash and burn politics in this country for a long time. Instead of coming to you to tell you what we have done and can do, we'll tell you what others did not do. When I went for my vetting in Parliament to become the Minister for Education, a member of Parliament who was on the committee for the vetting asked a very interesting way. He said, "You want to be Minister for Education, tell me what your government has done in terms of construction of schools. Just name one school that your government has done the last 4 years. Just one school." I said, wow, we've done a lot. But since you want me to mention just one school, I'll mention Bosomtwe Girls Senior High School. I think a small research by this individual will have made him know that so many things have been done and so many STEM schools have been done, never happened before under any administration, where we have focused on STEM senior high schools and we have built a number of them. But I understand, we have lambasted ourselves to the extent that you don't trust politicians, you think we are wasting your time. There are times when people will say, these politicians, they are wasting our time. And there was this radio promo where some guy said the politicians have locked the door to our destiny and they've thrown away the key. I went for a radio interview one day, and the day before, these people were just lambasting politicians and saying that they are sitting in air-conditioned vehicles. And so I walked in for the interview and I said, hey, let me set the record straight. I'm sitting in a Land Cruiser that was not given to me by the government. At that time, I've been at the ministry for 3 years, and I was using my own vehicle. So I said, you know what? All politicians are not alike. I'm using my own vehicle now as I speak with you, and they say, oh, we are sorry. But it's not their fault. So today, you know that whenever I speak, wherever I speak, I show evidence. Because otherwise, you don't trust us. I want you to know that in the area of STEM education, right from basic school all the way to the universities, great work is being done. Great work is being done to complement the efforts of UMaT. Because the STEM education and revolution is so important. We are in the fourth industrial revolution. When we say the fourth, I have to mention to you that the first was the invention of the steam engine. That era, Africa was not part of it. We were not the active participants and drivers of that revolution. Then it came to the era of electricity. So many things changed. Industries were built. We attempted to industrialize. We did not attain the results that we wanted, but an attempt was made. Then we came to the era of computer, the third industrial revolution. They used to be so huge that one would fit in this room. Now they are on your watch. We were not the active drivers of that revolution either. Now we are in the fourth industrial revolution, a time where we merge the physical and biological. Great things are happening, and we cannot afford to just be observers in this fourth industrial revolution. We have to be part of the fourth industrial revolution. We have to be the drivers of the fourth industrial revolution. And that is why I commend your university for the great things you are doing. The Internet of Things, the smart centers, and all the great things you are doing is going to ensure that we leapfrog inequality. We move from a point of nowhere to somewhere. The Brookings Institution recently published research that showed that it was going to take us, developing countries, about 120 years to catch up with the education systems of the developed nations. But they had a provision. They said that we can catch up if we are able to leapfrog inequality. So in education, you look at three things: access, quality, and relevance. And that is how, after you do all the three, then education can serve its rightful role as the most important socio-economic transformation agent. There were countries that were at par with us in the 1960s. South Korea. Our per capita income was higher than South Korea. Now, they are way ahead of us. South Koreans came to Ghana to give us money to build the new university that we are almost completing at Bunso. We are building University of Engineering and Agricultural Science at Bunso. It's nearing completion. They came to us about 6 years ago, sat down with us, talking about the fact that we want to give you money. And in that meeting, it was profound. The discussions was just started when the South Koreans asked us, why is it that we were with you in the 1960s? And they pointed out to us that your per capita income was higher than us. Why are we ahead of you? The room was silent, and it was, to me, a day of shame for us that somebody come from his country and ask you, how did I get ahead of you? So we endured the shame because they were going to give us money. And then they had a presentation. They did a presentation to us, and they showed a graph of the difference between the per capita income of Ghana in 1960 and their per capita income at the time. And they told us, I see, you were better than us. Then they showed the per capita income of Ghana 6 years ago and theirs, and they said, we are ahead of you. Then they showed the gross tertiary enrollment ratio of Ghana at the time and that of South Korea. Ours was about 18% at the time, and theirs was at that point 93.6%. And they said, this should tell you that you need more universities, and that's why we are here to give you money to build another university. I said to myself there and then that I wouldn't want my grandchildren to sit in another meeting with South Koreans for them to ask us the same question. Therefore, we have to do everything possible to change our fortunes through education. And the agenda for STEM education embarked upon by the government is to ensure the education system is relevant to socioeconomic transformation. We believe that education is a means to an end and not an end in itself. So when we talk about the fourth industrial revolution and the demands placed on us, we are saying we need to catch up with the rest of the world. But as Brookings Institution said, we need to leapfrog inequality. Now, how do we provide access to tertiary education? How do we improve gross tertiary enrollment ratio when you don't have a high gross tertiary secondary education ratio? When the vast majority of your people are stuck in villages and inner cities and they don't have opportunity for secondary education, how do you improve your gross tertiary enrollment ratio? How do you ensure that you transform your country and bring all the human capital hidden everywhere to the transformation agenda when you don't have free secondary education? Free secondary education is a means to an end, it's not an end in itself. It's not a political gimmick. It's a way of telling ourselves that we need to tap into all the talent available to us and use that talent to change our country. When the Valedictorian came up here, I asked the Vice Chancellor, which high school did he go to? The Vice Chancellor was not aware. When I called him and I shook his hand, I asked him, which high school did you go to? I was expecting him to tell me Presec, expecting him to tell me Opokwa Reprempe. But this young man who has done so well here and been celebrated here today went to Impasatia Senior High School. There's talent everywhere in Ghana, and we need to tap into that talent. If we don't open the floodgates of education to all, talents like that of the Valedictorian may be hidden somewhere and it will not come to the fore for the transformation of our country. So through senior high school, it's a way of making sure we tap into all talent to change our country once and for all. Today, as I said, it's your day. You are graduating. I want you to leave here understanding that the better days of Ghana is ahead of us and not behind us. I want you to go out of here understanding that you can do more for your nation and you can lift this nation up. But you need to have a visionary thinking and visionary leadership wherever you find yourself. Wherever you find yourself, understand that you can do more. When I promised, and I actually did not promise when I was becoming a member of parliament. When I became a member of parliament, I said to myself that I want Bosomtwe to have the largest concentration of engineers in Ghana. I said I would do 100. Today I have 150 that I'm educating. This morning I'm filled with joy that in my constituency, 31 students will be part of your graduating class. And these are 31 that are recruited from the length and breadth of my constituency, from villages where they've never seen an engineer before. I paid their fees, paid for accommodation, gave them stipend so that they can survive here. My next chapter is to build a hall of residence here so that students of Bosomtwe can live here for free. UMaT is the university of choice, and I want my students to be part of that university. Many things are going on, and I want you to know that with bold leadership, visionary leadership, you can change any space that you find yourself in. When I became a minister for education, I decided that we needed to transform public schools. And 4 years on, I'm so happy to report that so much has been done in the transformation of public schools. And you know, if you look at this picture, you see brown and yellow buildings rectangular shaped, where the students wear brown and yellow uniforms, and most of you don't want to educate your children here. But I'll tell you this, in the next few years, you line up in front of public schools to sign up your children. This building that you see will not be around if you give us the chance to continue. Look, these buildings cannot be where we educate 21st century children. So see the new ones that are coming up and understand that we mean business. We have to change the course of history of our country. Where are the new ones? These are the new junior high schools. And these ones have been built, about to be commissioned. This one will be a job, it will be commissioned tomorrow, completed. This will ensure that we move children from the old junior high schools in Jabin and bring all of them here. We are building this across the length and breadth of our nation, and it's the right thing to do. We need to change the spaces where we educate 21st century children. In Accra, we have a beautiful Accra STEM Academy, which we're also going to commission, and is a place to behold in terms of public education, and is the right thing to do. This is the Accra STEM Academy, nearing completion. It's a place where you have the right tools and equipment to educate 21st century children. We have to ensure that we do the right thing for the children of Ghana. We can't continue to say that we change the course of history of our country when we are not changing the spaces where we're educating our children. So we have taken giant steps to do just that. I want to encourage you to know that there's something called 10,000-hour rule. You have to invest in yourself to become the best in the world. You are not made to become average citizens. You have to make sure that you invest in yourself, change the course of history of our country, let the world know that God created you for a special purpose, and your purpose is to change humanity, change the destiny of your community, change the destiny of your nation. That is what you were created for. Live to the fullest in terms of that destiny that is yours. Do not allow anybody to tell you you can't do it. So graduates, as you move forward, you move ahead in this journey, understand that great things await you. I'm a child of Ashanti and Western region. My father had a cocoa farm, had a cocoa plantation in Antubam, in Amenfi Central. That is where I grew up for the most part. Went to school in Ashanti. Every vacation I'll go back to Antubam, where I work on the cocoa farm. My dad did not go to school, my mom did not go to school, but I'm the Minister for Education. There's nothing more miraculous than that. Nothing more miraculous than the fact that I got the opportunity to travel to America and build schools in California for the Americans. One day I got an August visit from Nana Danko Kufuado, who was running for office then, and he saw my school, saw the work I was doing there, and he asked me a simple question. Would you consider coming back to Ghana to help me change the education system? And I asked him, what are you going to do different? And he said, I'm going to introduce free secondary education. I was convinced then, convinced now that it was the right thing to do. As a young man growing up in Ghana on the cocoa farm, my father did not have the money to pay my school fees to go to Jati Pramso Senior High School. It was a difficult moment for me when my dad could not get the 40 cedi to pay my school fees, my deposit. My younger brother, who was so sorry for me, decided that the family could benefit from a pig that has been given to him because he was taking care of my uncle's piggery. And we sold the pig, I got 42 cedis, and the rest is history. So today, when we have free senior high school, I work with free senior high school, and I do everything for it to succeed because I know what education can do. I know what education did for me growing up on a cocoa plantation in Antubam in the Western region, and what education can do for the children who are growing up in deprived communities. So graduates, I want you to know that you sacrifice when you get the opportunity, and you can, to help others to become better than yourselves, so that one day when their story is being told, at minimum you'll be part of the appendix of the book that they write. Chairman of Council, Vice Chancellor, I'm excited to be here. Excited because I'm also going to see my students graduating from this famous university. And next year, I'm going to do about 60 more. And since I have some in other universities, next year I hope you don't do graduation the same day. Otherwise, I'll be torn between you and KNUST and other universities where my students will be graduating from. I'm so happy that I'm here and witnessing this great moment. I want you to understand that the better days of Ghana is ahead of us. It cannot be behind us. We should be part of change, part of transformation. Let's go out there and do what we can do to create a better Ghana for all. God bless you, and thank you for your attention.
Please, you may resume your seat. Our special guests, Honorable, we appreciate the passion with which you spoke. You live, you eat, you sleep, and wake up with education. Let us give him another round of applause.
Shall we please rise for the university song? Please resume your seats.
Chairman of Council, congregations are organized for two main purposes. The first is to receive the State of the University address from the Vice Chancellor. And then the second, which is very solemn and important also, is to confer degrees on students or deserving students. Chairman, we have come to the second part. And with your permission, the Dean of the School of Postgraduate Studies will present graduates of the school for the conferment of their respective degrees and diplomas on them.
Will all graduating students of the School of Postgraduate Studies please stand and remain standing? Council Chairman, sir, I present to you the students of the School of Postgraduate Studies who, having successfully gone through the prescribed program of study and satisfied all other requirements of the academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded postgraduate degrees and diplomas to which their studies entitle them. I pray thee for the conferment of postgraduate degrees and diplomas on them in their respective areas of study.
It's so interesting that having studied so much, it just takes few words for you to become a graduate. If I don't say them, you are not graduated. So beg me to say. Have you begged me? All right. Okay. And now, by the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you postgraduate degrees and diplomas to which you are entitled, and pronounce that you have been duly graduated. School of Postgraduate Studies, please accept our congratulations. Ayiko.
Please remain standing. School of Postgraduate Studies. Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Diamenu Godwin. Ousu George. Doctor of Philosophy, Mining Engineering, Ativo Godwin. Comston Solomon Evans Kweku. Doctor of Philosophy, Minerals Engineering, Kuto Catherine Kupo, Mrs. Doctor of Philosophy, Geological Engineering, Asare Edmond Nana. Doctor of Philosophy, Geomatic Engineering, Brookman Amisa Mark. Howard Francis Ferguson. Insia Richmond Akwesi. Poku Boama, okay, Poku Mame Boama Miss. Doctor of Philosophy, Petroleum Engineering, Mensa Alexander Ofori. Doctor of Philosophy, Petroleum Geosciences, Ansa Ebenezer. Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, Al-Hassan Hassana Miss. Gidiga Pascal. Obin Samuel. Okra Stephen Kwaku.
Master of Philosophy, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, pass, Amekuji Eugene Gamali. Master of Science, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, the extension, Yevunya James Mensa. Pass, Do Isaac Mawuli. Master of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, the extension, Aberuba Timothy. Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering, pass, Akrowe Kelvin Kofi. Master of Science, Minerals Engineering, pass, Boche Theophilus. Keita Siaka. Traore Mohammed Lamin. Okay. Master of Science, Mining Engineering, pass, Apia Erica Cutting Miss. Ama Nana Boafu. Asante Isaac Owusu, Baini Emmanuel Onoma, Kolibali Amedu, Dawood Rahman Mohammed Kamal, Dolo Sai B, Do Solomon Nyakute, Jima Emmanuel, Ferguson Say Andrews, Jima Mame Ohenewa Miss, Sidibi Mohammed Shaman, Tenkrai Katechi, Jackson Isaac Anka, Yamwa Mubarak Adam. Master of Science Geological Engineering, pass, Zion Onesimus D. Master of Science Geomatic Engineering, pass, Osei Frank. Master of Science Petroleum Engineering, the extension, Bina Junior Lucas, pass. A free Jonathan Owusu, Dobby Bernice Miss, Lebita Tanda, Cedric Darrell, Mensa William Yao, Takrama Bayon, Takuk Diana Miss. Master of Science Engineering Management, pass, Abdullahi Abubakar Suhini, Abuaje Gloria Baba Miss, Adama Farouk Sylvester, Adoma Michael, Afrani Emanuela Deborah Miss, Amofa Josie Bossman, Ampim Isaac Abuaje, Apia Godwin Edwin, Ahin Evelyn Nyabe Miss, Asua Francis, Awatre Nazareth, Bezra Jemima Akos Miss, Benuye Enoch, Colorango Nicholas Kofi, Adjohoho Daniel Delali, Essien Daniel, Fiadonu Joseph Kwame Achu, Japon Moses Edzi, Jibril Sulemana Gambo, Karakari Mensa Charles, Clue Divine, Cyril Mawuli, Kumsin Emmanuel Kobi, Kudiewu David Nana, Mensa Abraham Afezi, Yameche Benjamin Nana, Odame Emmanuel, Ofei Albert, Owusu Andrew Chum, Kwaisin Jonathan, Safua Benedicta Adwa Miss, Samini Martin Bambo, Sebe Samuel, Chumesi Evans, Yankson Daniel Goke, Jonaku Grace Aderuku Miss, Master of Business and Technology Management, Strategic Human Resource Management, pass, Abdul Wahab Afisa, Miss, Adam Bashiruddin, Akambi Modupe Efe, Miss, Akuno Anita Awuki, Miss, Amofa Dorcas Esikas, Miss, Asamoah Angelina, Miss, Asamoah Joyce, Miss, Asamoah Joyce, Mrs., Asabel Bernice, Miss, Orban Wilfred Nana, Azuma Jeffrey, Bafo Christiana Babi, Miss, Awuntuma Mohammed, Freeman Mabel, Mrs., Gambra Efia Konedo, Miss, Japan Augustine Osei, Kumsin Sarah, Miss, Kofi Kobina Evans, Opare Cyril Kwesi, Owusu Apia Philomena, Miss, Sego Ebenezer Ebo, Master of Business and Technology Management Information Systems, pass, Annan Kenneth Kobner, Arthur Suleiman, Donko Kingsley Sedam, Asian Wilberforce, Esso Patrick, Carter Kitty Georgina Miss, Odro Edwin, Kwansa Eugenia Miss. Master of Business and Technology Management, Supply Chain Management Extension, Amponsa Ama Anna Miss, Ochre Gifty Nyantechiwa Miss. Pass, Aklama Millicent Mensa Mrs. Asma Elizabeth Miss, Blawushi Nicholas Fifi, Kujo Philomena, Hagen Adriana Miss, Mensa Shadrach Atta, Safo Portia Miss. Master of Business and Technology Management, Finance and Investment, the extension, Ajay Mafu Mavis Mrs. Andor Gifty Miss. Pass, Anna Nunu Mark, Yali Festus Kwame. Master of Philosophy Mathematics, the extension, Inkum Justice. Pass, Ankra Barikisu Intiwa Miss, Kweku Jonathan Echo. Postgraduate Diploma Mining Engineering, pass. Echampon Asiedu Yao, Aka Eric, Aka Pius, Aqua Francis Abeku, Ado David Odro, Ejapon Isaac Kobena, Enu Christian Lord, Akrasi Japan Wisdom, Al Hassan Ishao, Anaman Isaac Echo, Anan Money Paul, Ayomi Confidence, Appear Joyce Miss, Arthur Emmanuel Opon, Asante Enim, Esiedua Margaret Miss, Ayurebi Daniel Che, Bani Emmanuel Kojo, Blankson Theophilus Ejil, Boateng Jonathan, Budu Arthur Emmanuel, Davoji Randy Kwashi, Kunkun Eugene Dimi, Dufie Prince, Dufie Enkansa Efia Miss, Imahi Fatima Miss, Enim Eric, Eshan Ebenezer, Gazy Michael Collins, GK Clancy Gumenga, Kawungu Paddy Awuvre, Quran Seth Bernard, Kwasa David, Kwatima Dakwa Evelyn Miss, Labi Joseph, Male Dennis Bania, Mensa Nana Esel, Mensa Obed, Mensa Robert Bannon, Mills Desmond Bright, Inkebe Adam Kojo, Nyadi Solomon Yao, Ofosu Justice, Omari Somwa Ejapon, Kwe Soa Joshua, Setre Emmanuel Sylvester, Semovi Henry Johnson, Chum Elliot Kwame. Please resume your seats.
Faculty of Engineering. The Dean of the Faculty of Engineering will present graduates of the faculty for the conferment of their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates on them.
Will all graduating students of the Faculty of Engineering please stand and remain standing. Chairman of Council, sir, I present to you students of the Faculty of Engineering who, having successfully gone through their prescribed program of study and satisfied all other requirements of academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded degrees, diplomas, and certificates for which their studies entitled them. I pray thee for conferment of degrees, diplomas, and certificates on them in their respective areas of study.
By the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and pronounce that you have duly graduated. Faculty of Engineering, please accept our congratulations. Ayiko.
Faculty of Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering, BSc Mechanical Engineering, First Class, Abuaji Emmanuel, Adai Brown, Amakun Sidoff, Asante Angelina Ajiwa Miss, Asante Obren Kwabina, Asedu Kenneth Yelibo, Aye Charles, Darkun Godfred Frimpon, Again Benjamin, Kesi Shadrach Atta, Pogli David Abednego, Mensa John, Ogo Nathaniel Kofi, Opoku Sintim Bernard, Kwe Daniel, Tete Faustine, Wood Nanayao Aipa, Yabua Daniel Apia, Boy Samuel, Ahega Bright Kwesi. Second Class Upper Division, Aban Christopher, Adai Owusu Cornelius, Adoba Sarah Miss, Edijemfi Fifi Jima, Abanyo Rutherford, Ahoy Charlotte Nkrumah Miss, Akubasi Loretta Awuntimi Miss, Amihie Rebecca Yamike Miss, Amuafu Letitia Kurantima Miss, Amwa Benedicta Miss, Ajamai Sarah Amwako Miss, Amwako Kankam David, Ampa Anthony Kojo, Enin Evans Kojo, Apiamante Kenneth, Ahin Anita Dechiba Miss, Asamoah Samuel, Asari Margaret Adoma Miss, Isiama Regina Miss, Asma Samuel, Ayla Karen Hapuk Miss, Bedu Charles Amwa, Bedu Docas Miss, Boaten Richard, Richmond Dasebre, Dankwa Bless Ofusua Miss, Corty Richardson Inyan, Jamia Ruda Miss, Connor Michael Jr., Mankradu Ezekiel Kwamina Justus, Mensa Emmanuel, Mensa Regina Frempoma Miss, Minka Oliver, Mohammed Abdul Malik, Asari Helena Inti Miss, Nuakun Ekins, Ofori Naomi Miss, Okoye Stephanie Quinn Miss, Autry Evelyn Miss, Upon Rita Ama Miss, Kwenu Nana Araba Miss, Kwam Kweku Pardon, Kote Nancy Miss, Sarkodie Emmanuel, Tibiru Jessica Kayuru Miss, Tutu David, Young William Abeku, De Young Arnold, Bento Padmont Larry Kofi, Kramer Daniel, Donko Daniel, Mensa Moses, Osman Isaaku, Kwashi Belinda Suwa Miss. Second Class Lower Division, Aka Nana Kweku Aqua, Alta Prisla Richlove Miss, Asa Ruth Miss, Ashanti Bright Dompre, Doi Oscar Clifford, Cassie Kofi Kankam, Kumsin Francis, Pewu Michael Yaira, Owusu Mensa Francis Sintim Amankwa, Techi Yeboah William Odro, Asari Alexander. Certificate in Plant Maintenance, Distinction: Kumozi Jack Kwame, Yag Sharif Sudena. Pass: Abdullahi Mustafa, Edu Christian, Auntie Ransford, Apia Prince Nana, Amo Samuel Echo, Asante Abigail Miss, Denin Akwesi Ebu, Denchi Daniel, Idrisu Safau Miss, Kodia Danso John, Kofi Prince in Cancer, Michael Kwesi, Obin Jones, Ofori Atta William, Opoku Benjamin, Opoku Isaac Jr., Oseditu Benjamin, Owusu Johnson Apia, Sia Aka Mienza, Zong Edmond, Banind. Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, BSc Electrical and Electronic Engineering, First Class, Aka Letitia Miss, Edijenfi Bridget Miss, Aflu Kelvin Mafumio, Afrifa Ampin Michael, Agonga Isaac, Ejewa Vera Miss, Alhassan Wadad, Amenin Richmond Ofori, Amankwa Adams Frank, Esiama Yabua Kobna, Kwatin, Bediako Emmanuel Abankwa, Boatin Gideon, Boatin Godwin Edu, Fosu Barnabas Che, Kennedy Zomido Salom, Kumsin Douglas Kojo Kumi, Ntori Felix Kofi, Otu Erefua Apreko Miss. Second Class Upper Division. Abdul Rahman Imad, Abubakar Sumaila, Achampon Elizabeth Miss, Akon Nana Ben Yin Kwao, Eduse Jima Wilfred, Afriku Boafu Aaron, Ankuma Se Lawrence Towers, Apia Kingsley Kwame, Apo Paulina Nana Menu Miss, Akrofu Ochre Derek, Asedu Yabua Prisla Miss, Enim Enoch Kofi Aisi, Awini Joshua Edua, Boahin Julius Ofori, Bani Ya Akuma Miss, Blay Enoch Kojo, Boatin Margaret Miss, Boate Michael, Dazi Nana Ato, Dankwa Ose Mavis Miss, Fusua Jennifer Boahin Miss, Hapoti Theodora Zobenyu Miss, Johnson Nana Adwa Fusua Miss, Kananswa Joshua, Wenedu Bridget Yadom, Kuzi Dennis, Kusi Prisla Miss, Labi Wendy Dedo Miss, Mensa Wilmot Prince Emmanuel, Obo Mariam Prisla Miss, Obobi Emmanuel Yeboa, Opoku Sakodia Desmond, Upon Augustine Ajay Boachi, Owu Prince, Samin Abdul, Safo Benis Miss, Seydou Haruna, Sinabisi Angela Miss, Chum Elisha, Yakubu Adizatu Miss, Yabua Franklin Bridget. Second Class Lower Division, Aban Delvin Bosman, Amakohene Ransford, Ando Dominic Kojo, Apia Joseph Kwame, Ahin Theophilus, Kujo Ransford Kwesi, Nkrumah Benedicta Miss, Inti Stephen Jonathan, Oben Ajay Sarkodie. Certificate in Electrical Technology. Distinction: Akute Simon Peter. Pass: Ando Samuel, Anku Jeremiah, Gogo Frederick. Department of Renewable Energy Engineering, BSc Renewable Energy Engineering, first class, Abdullah Sheikh Salifu, Ankuma John Techi, Ano Bismarck Danso, Arthur Joseph Anan, Asare Festus Ato, Ibrahim Zakari, Kojo Abigail Miss, Yado Bernard. Second class upper division, Akabwa Gloria Miss, Akolate Enoch, Ahoto Paul Anani, Emi Sandra Miss, Ansa Osman, Ahiabo Eunice Miss, Asedo Prince Jr., Asemenu Calvin Nufi Fafa Kwame, Ewa Jackson Amankuma, Ayonori Jeffrey Atadana, Bafo Boahima Ya Miss, Besabro Francis, Damwa Steve Lorden, Danso Emmanuel Kweku, Danuba Evans, Dako Godfred Odro, Enyan Anitha Miss, Eshan Christina Miss, French Joseph Kofi, Finn Colin Henry, Jabba Sandra Ado Miss, Jesse Bennett Kobina, Hoto Foster Kane, Kankam Felix Owusu, Kasi Edu Jesu Run, Late Ernest Abwaje, Mahama Emmanuel, Mesa Ebenezer, Opoku Samuel Amwa, Otabel Samuel, Pepra Bano Richard, Kwenu Benedict Kwamina, Saki Ernest Mensa, Sechi Mata Simpa Araba Miss, Se Kwenu Alexander, Sulemana Daniel, Techi Samuel, Zanyo Desmond Tete, Zonu Deborah Miss, Akomia Naphtali Boateng, Akampas Newman Divine. Second class lower division, Ajay Emmanuel Ajete, Ano Nathaniel, Asaro Justin John, Derry Paul Louis Inyan, Mensa Daniel Dacosta, Intifo Albert Kojo, Ofori Mensa Dukua Miss, Sasu Eric Kofi, Sufiani Muhazu Edwin, Trineboa Henry Dodu, Pass, Ala Floma Kenya Miss.
Thank you, Dean. Please, you may resume your seats. Dean, School of Petroleum Studies. The Dean of the School of Petroleum Studies will present graduates of the school for the conferment of their respective degrees and certificates on them.
Will all graduating students of the School of Petroleum Studies please stand and remain standing. Chairman of Council, sir, I present to you students of the School of Petroleum Studies who, having successfully gone through the prescribed program of study and satisfied all other requirements of the academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded degrees and certificates to which their studies entitle them. I pray thee for the conferment of degrees and certificates on them in their respective areas of study.
By the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled and pronounce that you have duly graduated. School of Petroleum Studies, please accept our congratulations. Ayiko.
School of Petroleum Studies, Department of Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering, BSc Petroleum Engineering, First Class, Achampon Joanna Miss, Aite Joseph Ayikai, Bayobo Yasmin Miss, Bona Autry Frank, Dakon Barnabas, Latte Finehas Kwabena, Mensa Dennis Ajay, Oben Frederick Chum, Opala Thierry, Osafo Randy Tenkrine, Kwesin John. Second class upper division. Abuye Sarah Boko, Miss. Achampon Manuela Nana Ama, Miss. Adam Abdul Baki Katonga. Adufa Hilda Boampon, Abina, Miss. Afo Godfred. Afi Daniel Ayibunu. Abovi Jacob Tete. Akenten Hetty Wiafi, Miss. Achirem Pel Esi, Miss. Alupungu Edward Redam, Eminsa Erasmus, Aponsanana Ama Miss, Anderson Obed Kojo, Apia Kweku Obin, Andrews Jennifer Ara Na Dede Miss, Arthur Frank, Asempa Francis Kwesi Eli, Achu Eric, Aisi Kelvin Ofori, Dente Daniel Abraham, Ekwam Pel Foba Miss, Esel Innocent, Etru Jude, Jamua Bo Daniel Manyo, Pevu Ishmael, Kofi Daniel Etiameno, La Liri Intibu Bright, Morris Mariam Miss, Nelson Nana Equia Miss, Nimbidam Prince Jr., and Kruma Linda Abina Miss, Intabini Alfred, Ofe Obed Nana Kwame, Okreku Emmanuel Kofi, Ose McVie Quarantine, Owusu Paulina Miss, Reynolds Samuel Fifi, Safo Nana Kofi, Sinku Lancelot, Tamaklo Samuel Kofi, Tete Richard, Okuno Eugene Otu. Second class lower division, Al-Hassan Mohammed Mukhtar, Amayovu Bismarck Duse, Anafi Agata Miss, Asamoah Emmanuel Selassie, Bedra Benjamin, Bokirio Esono, Joanna Maria Lisette Miss, Bonsu David, Chawe Solomon Okain, Darby Hubert, Dakon Gilbert, Osborne Osei, Intua Janet Miss, Karuwe Moses, Kumsin Owen Kwanu, Kwachu Joseph Chum, Kwaten Albert, Mensa Adams Jesse Klenam, Mensa Jemima Divine Miss, Serechi Ignatia Jambai Miss. BSc Natural Gas Engineering, second class upper division. Abam Bernard Kweku, Amon Matthew Kote, Anderson Kenneth Jabin, Bwedi Bismarck, Brenya Rayvon, Danso Maxwell, Forsen Bismarck, J.B. Williams, Hackman Isaac, Inkum Isaac, Nathe Reginald, Ofe Bright, Ose Mante Kwajo Asamoah, Otu Gilbert Asan, second class lower division. Abdul Karim Zakaria, Abrifa Samuel, Achampon Shadrach, Adri Venuye Wilbert, Ashanti Michael, Esiema Christopher Yeboah, Bio Gabriel Kwesi, Derry Albert William, Donko Frank Williams, Jema Christian, Kali Emmanuel Domanan, Kumsin Richard Yao, Mukhtar Nuruddin Muhammad, Pra Emmanuel Babin, Tai Clement Upata. Pass, Obin Ellis Jr. Certificate in Drilling Fluid Technology. Distinction. Ajari Stephen, Edu Moses, Thando Nathaniel Kwesi. Pass, Ankun Richmond, I. Emmanuel, Nyamson Frank. Department of Petroleum Geosciences and Engineering, BSc Petroleum Geosciences and Engineering, first class, Odami Bright Sechi. Second class upper division, Adansi Gabriel Fojo, Adasi Sylvester Kabina Jr., Amwa Ignatius, Awini Desmond Anatu, Frimpon Benedict Ata, Kipo Eldebet Kayiti, Kwenedu Sheila Dom Mes, Kranche Gilbert Burukutu, Opoku Yabua Menet, Sarkodia Emmanuel, Sapon Maxwell. Second class lower division, Aldo Opere Courage, Edu Festus, Amwa Samson Amakon Clement, Ashanti Kwame Krobia, Boffa Prince Jr., Eba Bastituta, Eshen Clave Blankson, Frempon Emmanuel Manson, Kitty Mafumo, Maufimo John Kosi, Kwao Stephen, Mohammed Rashid, Owusu Vincent, Pelpu Tajeni Ishak. Department of Chemical and Petrochemical Engineering, BSc Petroleum Refining and Petrochemical Engineering, first class, Ajari Philemon Kakari, Ahmed Abubakar, Gordon Reginald Etru, Osei Derek Bonsu. Second class upper division, Abdul Rauf Mutawaki Adam, Abdullahi Abdul Rahman, Ajamai Frimpon Andy, Akazus Akatamang Michael, Akoto Banfo Esther Sewa Miss, Amaka Kobina Emmanuel, Amako Joanna Siam Miss, Entry Nana Osei Blessing, Asara Reinhard Siam, Ashon Nathaniel Jr., Atobra Nuhu, Bafo Eric Jr., Bafo Samuel Odum, Bentum Emmanuel, Bonsu Samuel, Brobe Ezekiel Apia, Daniel Paul Tenglib, John Godfred Ofosu, Finn Edward Sechi, Jemfi Michael Senior, Lagid Anthony Jesse, Intim Jeffrey Apia, Odum Emmanuel, Otu Koi Augustine Ajamfra, Yabua Benjamin. Second class lower division, Abubakar Abdul Hamid, Akwa Kojo, Akia Ajwa Mes, Ametepe Julius Kwashi, Ankuts Ludwig Edem, Ata Baben Timothy, Manese Jr., Boache Eugene Nana, Boy George Elliott, Boche Prince, Abubakar Brahma, Fiato Delali Roger, Gariba Prince Nabil, Grant Benjamin, Kisi Achampon Benjamin, Mensa Divine Bosu, Minta Prince, Osai Adai Nana Kwame, Osai Bonsu Henry, Osai Thomas Aji.
School of Petroleum Studies, you may resume your seat. School of Railways and Infrastructure Development. Chairman of Council. The Dean of the School of Railways and Infrastructure Development will present graduates of the school for the conferment of their respective degrees and certificates on them.
Will all graduating students of the School of Railways and Infrastructure Development please stand and remain standing? Chairman of Council, sir, I present to you students of the School of Railways and Infrastructure Development who, having successfully gone through the prescribed program of study and satisfy all other requirements of the academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded degrees and certificates to which their studies entitle them. I pray thee for the conferment of degrees and certificates on them in their respective areas of study.
By the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled and pronounce that you have duly graduated. School of Railways and Infrastructure Development, please accept our congratulations and go and make trains. Ayiko.
School of Railways and Infrastructure Development. Infrastructure Development Programs. BSA Geomatic Engineering. First class. Afo Matthew. Afote Joseph Odai. Abova Ishmael. Amachi Nicholas. Sigabani Joshua. Sigabani Josiah. Tunde Makiel. Second class upper division, Adai Prosla, Edu Richmond Jemfi, Ademan Calvin, Amiyaw Enoch, Arthur Richard, Asari Julia Bedia Kumes, Bayim Kunedu Yadom, Boachi Prince, Boatin Evans Redu, Ezra Kwaw Sutherland, Nate Henry Swansea, Opoku Clement, Otabu Benjamin, Owusu Benjamin, Saka Nathaniel, Salifu Abanyire Yakubu, Taiwayo Albert. Second class lower division, Sowani Ajay. Certificate in survey and mapping. Distinction, Ablo Ebenezer Tepete, Emisa Godfred Jesse, Amebi Nicholas, Liza Gabriel, Kwam Shadrach. BSc Geological Engineering, first class, Edu Safu Benjamin, Ata Enoch Ekuta, Ata John, Etu Ahene Ebenezer, Berima Augustine, Mensa Emmanuel Lord, Osetutu Lovelace Nkwantebisa. Second class upper division, Achampon Prince Kofi, Adam Solomon Kwame, Ajuman Enoch Kweku Asi, Ahmed Abud Majid, Akuri Vida Mes, Anan Emmanuel, Ahin Anna Mes, Asari Ebenezer, Atambila Isa Abugri, B. Iri David Boya, Boamajan Henry, Boatem Prince Dakun, Don't call Abigail Sapo, Isahaku Safanu Mes, Kusorin Nicholas Teredebeme, Intori Samuel, Salifu Samira Mes, Tahiru Yaya. Second class lower division, Ata Rodney, Local Christian Na Amale Miss, Mensa Elijah, Inwia Augustine, Ofori Chumesi Nathan, Said Nashiru, Trini Raymond, Yali Jason Bisu. Certificate in Geotechnical Technology, pass, Obo Obi Kwesi Jr. BSc Environmental and Safety Engineering, first class, Adamu Abdul Aziz, Anthony Calvin Hope, Otredakun Calvin, Takuk Henrinta Mays. Second class upper division, Ado Nanaisi Edutrum Wames, Akumenin Jehoshaphat, Akochu Wisdom Terry, Auni Matilda Mes, Bansa Roda Nanekua Mes, Bonzo Franklin Aminye, Dauda Adolf Wahab Kokoli, Doe Canet, Hackman Magline Mes, Shreme Miriam upon Mes, Mensa Augustina Amodia Mes, Mensa Ivy Mes, Okran Michael Otri, upon Jedida Mes, Sechiwa Wendy Rehene Miss, Sam Michael Indabwa, Sam Ponselina Efua Miss, Smith Jeslord Miss. Second class lower division, Abubakar Al-Hassan, Adomaku Emmanuel, Edu Abdul Karim, Atipila Benjamin Akalaku, Asiedu Michael, Ewa Petina Ajiman Miss, Boatin Yaboa Andrews Yao, Kujo Arion Ajesila, Emilio Anan Diamond Miss, Kobiri Gilberta Miss, Korija Solomon, Nyaku Praise Frank Kobna, Owusu Julius, Sedu Alimata Sadia Miss, Tay Joseph Stephen Kofi, Tay Stephen Kofi, Certificate in Occupational Health and Safety, Distinction Ade Moses Jr. Pass Mensa Robert, Buhari Mariam Miss, Sodeji Joshua Kofi. Way and allied engineering programs, BSc Mechanical Engineering First Class, Anderson Rudolph, Apiga Eugene Anyangri, Asedu Frank Brimpon, Bano Abigail Achia Miss, Wandi Perry Diama, Second class upper division, Abdullahi Al-Hassan, Ajiman Prince Kofi, Adiopo Paulina Miss, Akufu Ado Michael, Alayon Jesse Kofi, Amanote Gilbert Kwao, Amatam Daniel Kwesi, Ampon Kevin Bell, Atanobo, Bedu Araba Oduma Miss, Kondria Ebenezer Kobna, Honya Emmanuela Miss, Cassie Ebenezer, Kumsin Obedient, Martin Rubin, Melfa Anthony, Mensa Louise, Indego Samuel Abdul Hamid, Nyame Ato Ampia, Nyaku Anthony, Obin Prince, Opoku Emmanuel, Sechiama Emmanuel Jan, Sapon Joshua Kobna Berima, Yankee Jacqueline Obey Miss, Youngson Godfred, Yani Mabel Erabna Miss, Second class lower division, Second class lower division, Abedu Kalib Owusu, Abaka Mensa Bismarck, Abando Randy Doku, Ampia Andrews, Anan Hansen Emmanuel Kwesi, Asma Emmanuel Jeffrey, Ayomi Vera Miss, Ama Daniel, Kobla Richard, Moni Osbe Kobna, Enuku Godwin, a son Samuel Kofi, Atefua Tofik, a 12-fold Tofik, Otabe William, Sasa Frederick, Pass, Owusu Peter Kenneth, Tete Daniel Ni Akwe. BSc Electrical and Electronic Engineering, First Class, Anan Joshua Kofi, Atabrichum Samson, Basindi Ekwa Penin, Miss, Ezwa Judah Fifi, Esuman Kofi Fosu, Minta Thomas, Nyako Bright Kweku. Second class upper division, Abudulai Nimatu, Miss. Abugila Betty Jennifer, Miss. Ado Ayeyi. Edupo Kumaswell. Adye Manasa, Ele Prem Kofi. Ejenim Bright, Boate. Amwapa Eugene. Entry Derek Bobie. Entry back Kompa Kwesi, Ahemfo Doreen Abames, Asamani Gideon, Asamoah Fred Kweku, Atobi Abigail Sewa Mes, Bwedi Lawrence Boating, Bwedu Stephen, Boahene Ya Enima Mes, Boating Benjamin Deku, Esian John, Gawu Eric Kwame Jr., Jachi Rexford Samuel, Idrusu Abudu Wadud, Mafu Michael Asaber, Mensa Emmanuel, Nanepeku Bertrand Deke, Osai Francis, Osman Sadiq, Salifu Ishak, Sum Pawani. Second class lower division, Aboti Roxon Yao, Anda Neyi Kofi Ota, Anan Kobina John, Apia Isaac, Arthur John Ransford, Jemfigi Dion Obey, Jesse Henry Jr., Tamalin Isaiah, Mahama Osman, Nkansa Abrefi Ellen, Miss. BSc Computer Science and Engineering, First Class, Aqua George. Second Class Upper Division, Abubakar Abudulai, Abenyo Deborah Mawusi Miss, Amu Esther Miss, Amponsa Festus, Anumbia Anachaba Julius, Asedu Charles, Awas Debeltiti Inwan Miss, Awatri Bennett, Eshan Angela Apia Miss, Esian Jeffrey, John Kingsley Nkatia, Ishak Memunaf Afiba Miss, Ochre Nana Kofi Owusu Stephen Esamoah Esiama. Second Class Lower Division, Adai Oliver Constantine, Adai Samuel, Adai Frimpon Xavier, Ado Richard Ansa, Ahmed Haruna, Amponsa Louise Treme, Amwa Kweku Amandre, Anumel Eleprem Ya Miss, Apia Paul Kwesi, Eti ahene Philemon, Edo serve the blessing, Todido, Kwansen Sharif Abdullahi, Kwao Daniel, Sapon Sandra Nana Adwa Miss, Sedu Achintari Jude, Thomason Emmanuel Fifi, Certificate in Plant and Maintenance Engineering, pass, Awotu Joseph, Zomekuju Al-Kalib Elom.
Thank you, Dean, School of Railways and Infrastructure Development. Please, you may resume your seats. Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies. The Dean of the Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies will present graduates of the faculty for the conferment of their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates on them.
Will all graduating students of the Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies please stand and remain standing? Chairman of Council, sir, I present to you students of the Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies who, having successfully gone through the prescribed program of study and satisfied all other requirements of the academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which their studies entitle them. I pray thee for conferment of degrees, diplomas, and certificates on them in their respective areas of study. Now, by the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled and pronounce that you have duly graduated. Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies, please accept our congratulations. Aiko.
Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies, Department of Geomatic Engineering, BSc Geomatic Engineering, first class. Echampon Douglas, Aqua Priscilla Miss, Ado Onesimus Begua, Afani Desmond Ekuma, Al-Hassan Abdullah, Amwaka Papa Kojo, Amponsan Obed Jemfi, Aye Peter, Boateng Derek Opoku, Dikro Emmanuela Miss, Jesse Emmanuel Sarkodie, Jeche Jerry, Owusu Francis Ansan, Safwa Obaya Miss, Tewia Johnson. Second class, upper division. Second class upper division. Edu Christabel Boahima Miss. Afo Erasmus. Afo Frederick. Ahima Charity Che Miss. Ahmed Abdul Samed. Akpalu Prince Kwame. Akucha Blessing Miss. Amayao Yao Jemfi. Amegbo Sky. Mawena Ampafo Equia Apia Miss. Ampamadu Fie Mary. Anochi Enoch. Amos Selina Miss. Ata Franklin Jemfi. Asari Samuel Dakun. Ashong Jehoshaphat Enu. Esiedu Vera Nyako Miss. Atipo Clifford. Beidu Kofi Anane. Blankson Jesse Sechiwa Miss. Brefo Kweku Ayim. Kobina Gosway. Angel Samuel Kenneth. Eshen Lillian Miss. Esel Joshua Abeku. Frimpong Elvis. Jabing Sarah Equia Miss. Inosa Rafik Shaibu. Kwating Florence Enchiwa Miss. Menu Abigail Miss. Mason Elijah. Newweed Portia Magalika. Insia Elijah Intim Samson. Into Bernard Okai. Niama Samuel Boating. Nunu Gifty Miss. Nyame Pearl AC Miss. Nyameche Kelvin Yabua. Obeying Theophilus Papa Kwesi. Odro Geoffrey Chumesi. Odro William. Upon Kelvin. Owusu Archery Gideon. Pra Isaac. Samson. Henrietta Keisha Miss. Sani Abdul Malik. Sabin Bedan. Sapon Vanessa Efua Miss. Simpi Oliver Walter. Techi Godfred Bosia. Topa Aram Efi Miss. Second class lower division. Abekan Lodina Miss. Ando Mason Everett. Asante Gideon Bona. Atiwa Emmanuel Sumi. Nimo Christabel Ann Miss. Tofo Isaac. Certificate in Survey and Mapping. Distinction. Amua Joseph. Anaman Diana Miss. Esiedu Theophilus Zephaniah. Hayford Roosevelt. Owusu Grace Ansa Miss. Viku Gabriel. Hayford Roosevelt Mills. Pass. Abubakar Mustafa Haji. Al-Hassan Aisha Miss. Amankwa Derek. Amu Digraft Jr. Amua Hakim Abdul. Enchi Andrews. Apia Bruce. Ahin Elvis Opoku. Asante Ezekiel. Ayonga Fedos. Konduya Nanama Miss. Nuwete Philip. Obuo Dennis Kweku. Otin Boniface Ajay. Thompson Ni Okai. Department of Geological Engineering, BSc Geological Engineering, first class. Efriye Samuel, Fosu Yao, Jemfi Benjamin, Opoku Akwesi Ofori, Osai George, Solu Prosper, Jali Celestina Akesi Miss. Second class upper division. Abuaji Roots, Abubakar Sharifa to Miss, a Champon Adelaide Owusua Miss, Aqua Daniel, Aqua Georgina, Ado Belinda Miss, Ajay Yabua Shalom, Efri Echum Desmond, Ajay James Owusu, Al-Hassan Suleiman, Ansan Jacqueline Miss, Asamoah Mary Miss, Asari Smith Cassandra Miss, Asabel Stephen, Achu Samuel, Bana Felicia Mamle Miss, Billy Jerry Etonam, Bosompim Bright, Bakel Endurance, Koko Miss, Dazi Theophilus, Dankwa Jennifer Ama Miss, Donko Fred Esilfi, Ewusi Anthony Lawrence, Frimpong Rubin Akwesi, Idisa Hamis, Joka Collins, Kakari Abena Frema Miss, Kra Esi Ata Kakra Miss, Kusi Emmanuela Miss, Kwatin Emmanuel, Tre Clement Tebri, Mesa Vincentina Kunedu Miss, Mieza Josephine Abena, Na Penye Edina Miss, Nyamebuam Nathaniel, Odum Deborah Miss, Ofori Amanfo Kweku, Ochri Oscar Owusu, Upon Kwatin Felix, Osman Kamaldin, Otu Yvonne Benyiwa Miss, Owusu Gideon, Kweku Elizabeth Miss, Sake Beatrice Edichumwa, Salima Maika, Saba Solomon, Sapon Jesus Lina Love Miss, Sechi Frank, Teria Eunice Miss, Tofo Benedicta Amu Miss, Webo Emmanuel Mawole Plem. Second class lower division. Ali Salma Sherman Miss, Amenya Bismarck, Anjomi Philemon, Ata Agatha Kakuba Miss, Esiedu Samuel Ado, Deborah Kwajo Donko, Egan Timokofi, Ehuen Richmond, Fosu Gideon, Kesiwa Grace Miss, Mesa Daniel, Smith Isaac, Yabua Harriet, Na Latele Miss, Diploma in General Dwelling, the station, Dogbate Jackson Eram, Tete Bismarck Ni Insia, Pass. Aye Bright Jr. Kran Ebenezer. Ouba Daniel. Sunkwa Jonathan. Zeng Jeremiah. Certificate in Geological Assistantship. Distinction. Adu Kofi. Pass. Kujo Michael Blay. Yabua Akwesi. Department of Environmental and Safety Engineering. BSc Environmental and Safety Engineering, first class. Alabo Kingsley. Blankson Florence Miss. Krampa George. Moke Vincent Etie. Upon Bernard. Owusukumi Bridget, Miss. Second class upper division. Akwe Edith Obo Miss. Adams Abigail Hawa Miss. Edu Comfort Mafu. Efriye Francisca Miss. Agbesino Jennifer Afiafa Abla Miss. Ajima Matilda Miss. Achempim Owusu Theophilus. Amua Merita Miss. Amuafu Nana Kojo. Amobia Priscilla Miss. Ampon Karen Amuasa Miss. Anani Rejoice Ampin Miss. Anderson Festus. Ando El Shaddai Kwashi. Ando El Shaddai Kwesi. Ankoma Ebenezer Kofi Ofori. Ansa Hannah Miss. Arthur Emmanuel Dijo. Arthur Felix Goodrich. Etienne Eric. Awotwe Dorcas Miss. Ewua Josephine Bafo Miss. Ban Samuel Ampofo. Kujo Paul Jedu. Dompre Stephen. Eziane Benedicta Miss. Freku Cole. Nyan. Jan Betty Nafi Miss. Ibrahim Aishetu Froko Miss. Kupopa Rose Miss. Kweku Eugene Elom. Kwame Dorcas Koko Miss. Kwashi Gideon. Mensa Joseph Safo. Na Francis. Nkatia Benjamin. Nkroma Theophilus Kofi. Nyanzu Barbara Bossa Miss. Nyakun Abdulaziz. Obin Bofa Samuel. Ofori Ajiman Sakodie. Upon Frederick Domfe. Owusu Ansa Francis Kankam. Same Jessica Asaribia. Sam Ebenezer. Shahad Bawa, Sureima, Miss. Tete Vanessa Bouquet, Miss. Tensari Jessica Nubalana, Miss. Saniya Cornelia Zifa, Miss. Saidu Idrisu. Second class lower division. Adekuto Comfort Efua Mansan, Miss. Ajay Blay Elizabeth, Miss. Eidu Kingsley Asante. Amponsa Isaac. Apia Anthony Kusi. Asante Ike, Miss. Ewakwa Stephen. Bambuko Stephen Liberi. Bonne Efe Nkensen, Miss. Mesa Nathaniel. Mesa Rebecca, Miss. Niako Roberts. Prempe Bennett Kwesi. Sapon Cecilia Yaboa, Miss. Esel Jonathan Abeku. Entry Nicholas Boatin. Kofi Ababia, Miss. Ma Sylvester Sambien. Osuji Emanuela, Miss. Oti Asari Jr. Pena Charles. Warden Sophia, Miss. Certificate in Occupational Health and Safety, Distinction. Ajay Emmanuel Dabo. Amuakon Godwin Ahiren. Enchi Dorothy. Arthur Charlotte, Miss. Asante Emmanuel. Buedi Martha, Miss. Buedi Zipora Efua, Miss. Boahima Nanama, Miss. Danso Ethel, Miss. Dako Priscilla, Miss. Derry Sistus. Eyiti Gifty, Miss. Kuma Pascal Kwabena. Shremantin Linda, Miss. Ofori Benjamin. Okwan Stephen. Autry Seth. Osei Paul Nimakun. Osei Prince. Osmanu Mariama, Miss. Owuswa Champon Abigail, Miss. Safolabi Elliot. Sikanate Salome Aku. Tando Estella, Miss. Pass. Amwa Jennifer. Auntie Albert. Asari Priscilla Ya. Esiedu Abigail. Avobedo Emanuela. Buedi Gifty. Boachin Comfort, Miss. Boatin Sophiat, Miss. Bonya Patricia, Miss. Forsen Bernard. Janefi Clinton. McCarthy Gregory Kofi. Embro Caroline Barbara. Mason Collins. Mason Ernestina. Mason Grace. Nazia Nasumata. Ninaku Daniel. Ofori Gideon. Opoku Evans. Opoku Patrick. Otiwa Stephen. Kweku Daniel. Tando Joseph.
Thank you, Dean. Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies, you may resume your seat, please. The Dean of the Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology will present graduates of the faculty for the conferment of their respective degrees and certificates on them.
Will all graduating students of the Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology please stand and remain standing. Chairman of Council, Sir, I present to you students of the Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology who, having successfully gone through the prescribed program of study and satisfied all other requirements of the academic board of this university, have become eligible to be awarded degrees and certificates to which their studies entitle them. I pray thee for conferment of degrees and certificates on them in their respective areas of study.
I noticed that the name of this school is University of Mines and Technology, and this faculty is Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology. I said school no more there. So this one I'm going to say it very well. By the powers vested in me, I, Chairman of Council of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled and pronounce that you have duly graduated. Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology, please accept our congratulations and Ayiko.
Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology, Department of Mining Engineering, BSc Mining Engineering, First Class. Ado Stella, Miss. Ajay Leslie Ohene. Adoba Rebecca, Miss. Agazi Victor Kweku. Abenyefia Fiona Kafui, Miss. Ejekumwa Victoria, Miss. Ajeman Daniel Dia. Amankwa Isaac Osei Jr. Amwaku Ata Naomi Irajua, Miss. Amponsa Francisca Damua, Miss. Amponsa Rose, Miss. Ankoma Hesky Asamoah Dankwa Stanislaw Asare Frederick Ofosuhini Asirifi Amodakun Atadankan Ephraim Irade Basa Deborah, Miss. Buedi Daniel Obeng Bonsu Philip Brema Idrisu Do Richmond Esuman Aqua Alfred Jemfi Clinton Issa Aisha, Miss. Kasiwa Benis, Miss. Cassie Alfred Kitty Theophilus Locho Justina Senam, Miss. Inkumsa Joel Apia Kofi. Inti John. Obuasam Pius Pinocchio. Ofori Paul Japan. Archery Phoebe Ama, Miss. Opoku Margaret Sewa, Miss. Opon Gabriel. Archery Sarah, Miss. Sasu Joseph Kweku. Sambi Aaron. Tete Jesse Yao. Second class upper division. Ababio Tracy Ofori, Miss. Abdul Hamid Ismail. Abdul Yahaya Razak. Ajay Shadrach. Edu George Ampon. Ephraim Abigail, Miss. Ejakon Ebenezer Menu. Ajay Menu Marian, Miss. Ajay Bright Mensa. Ajakum Reagan. Ahia Kubo Patrick. Aidu Michael. Alose Justice Achu. Amwa Kofi Safo Inkunim. Ampafo Kenneth Odro. Entry Lina Abuajewa, Miss. Apao Yabua. Apia Abigail. Apia Augustine. Apia Freda Niama, Miss. Apia Jessica, Miss. Ama Winston. Asa Joshua. Atakro John. Ewa Ken Young Jampo. Aipa Abena Iba. Azore Richmond. Beidu Bismarck. Beidu Calvin John 4. Basua Asiedu Thomas. Boachi Amofa Jr. Boachi Collins. Boama Michelle Anane Ajoa, Miss. Boatin Solomon. Boham Mariam, Miss. Bugadam William. Chemel Stephen Opon Kofi. Kobina Joseph Emisa. Coleman Paul. O'Brien Michael. Kujo Enoch Oreku. Daze Sadik. Damte Stephen. Daman Hammond. Donko Enoch. Donko Evelyn. Donko Ruben Anani. Dia Rashid Kweku. Duku Nathaniel. Zancy Godwin. Eshen Samuel. Gabin Mildred Aison. Gabin Obed Jr. Jenfi Princess Hajara Kunedu, Miss. Jesse Sly. JB Nanaya of Frimpoma. Himmel Prosper Yao. Ibrahim Kuzef. Katonge Richmond. Kobe Riches Ajiman. Kwache Nanakwesi. Treme Linda Kunama, Miss. Lomenyon Immaculate MFA, Miss. Menu Prince Owusu. Mensa David Kwesi Gura. Mensa Edmund Kwei. Morrison Samuel Kofi. Nkroma Lady Nanaya, Miss. Nsol Moses Asaga. Nyamiche Godwin. Oduro Felix Ampedu, Ofei Jude Ba, Ochre Nana Kwesi, Osei Isaac Kwame, Osei Stephen Jr., Osman Hawa, Miss, Otu Bright, Owusu Ansan Elvis, Owusu Joseph William Senya, Owusu Patience, Miss, Penny Hilary Kekeli, Miss, Kwam Ronald Hayford, Kwashi Wilfred Yofi, Sadek Eben Sadek, Safo Collins Ajay, Safo Peter, Sedu Abdul Fatau, Setre Derek, Smith Jennifer Miss, Sulemana Zuraya Miss, Tete Ruben Kwame, Tibua Derek, Yabua Frank, Yabua Prosper, Zombre, Ramon Wendy, Romaric. Second class lower division. Eduna Mary, Miss. Akon Patrice, Miss. Akron Andy. Amponsan Caleb Minta. Anobia Annabella Sapon, Miss. Asante Joseph. Buampon Salas Kwesi. Datson Melka Fosua, Miss. Jobua Emmanuel Mate, Esando Hamza, Mansan Ellen, Miss. Nyameche Raquel, Miss. Okran Patience, Miss. Owusu Angelina, Miss. Owusua Claudia, Miss. Sase Wool Jessica, Miss. Shi Kin Long. Sorry, Alimata, Miss. Tai Christabel. Trari Mohammed. Trari Mohammed Husseini. Certificate in surface and underground mining. Distinction. Akasin Nathan Henry, Adamu Ibrahim Muntari, Efrifa Owusu Boatin, Efri Bright Jr., Ali Abdul Malik, Ali Yusuf, Amu Ajiman Gloria, Miss, Ampafu Owusu Enoch, Ankam Theophilus, Anan Raymond Esibu, Enchi Farouk, Asamoah Justice, Asante Emmanuel, Asante Lucio Osei, Bansa Roberts, Bediakon Samuel Nyameche, Boama Seth Yabua, Fosu Samuel, Menu Shaba, Owusu Ansa Frank, Kwansan Daniel Emmanuel, Rex Kate John. Pass. Ababa Grace Gilbert Kwabena, Abedi Eunice Ofoyiwa, Aka Stephen, Alaji Ibrahim, Alote Jessica Akushika, Miss. Ampafu Mavis, Enchi Richard, Enchi Shadrach, Apia J. Anthony, Asante Christopher, Asari Ibrahim, Asirifi Frank, Asumeni Frederick Intim, Ewukus Sarah Miss, Azaglo Francis, Brenfi Benedict, Chebu John Bawoliri, Damwa Calvin Chum, Dana Luke, Fosu Emmanuel, Gansa Emmanuel Kofi, Goba Mavis Miss, Hagan David, Chey Michael, Mensa Marcus Ebiafo, Mohammed Lukman, Odro Enoch Kenneth, Owusu Evans Mensa, Rashid Mohammed, Chung Le Berima, Wedjong Benjamin Anthony, Yeli Ahig Ebenezer. Department of Minerals Engineering, BSc Minerals Engineering, first class, Echampong Kelvin, Ansan Ezra Stephen, Apia Ofei Michael, Apia Chelsea Josephine Miss, Esiedu Samuel Efa, David Worai, Esando Hakim, Fosu Emmanuel, Gadese Michael, Nkrumah Deborah, Kwesi Livingston Aka, Sejara Wisdom, Weather them, Ifa David Worai, second class upper division, Abdul Elvis Razak, Adams Sharif, Adakwa Grace Echan Miss, Ajay Kwachi Rose, Ajay Grace Miss, Amabel Felix, Amegashiti Divine Salom, Amwa Emanuela Miss, Anani Venus Abena Miss, Anochi Rabi Ampofu, Ansa Alexander Owusu, Apia Sylvia Kumi, Asante Lord Beduado, Esiaku Gifty Miss, Atiewu Bethel Sistus, Avemiga Eram Kwabena, Avogo Evans, Aite Patricia Katrina Miss, Banya Walter, Bwedu Ruby Aku Miss, Kobina Sarah Miss, Coleman Esther Miss, Daku Emmanuel, Deborah Isaac Boafo, Dodu Philomena Miss, Efa Toku Amanda Miss, Eno Benis, Hackman Deborah Alice Miss, Aidan Mary, Kasiwa Edna Miss, Che Joyful Bafo Ado, Manfi Esther Miss, Mesa Dakwa Felix, Mohammed Halimetu Miss, Oklo Justice, Oklo Julius Kwame, Ofoyiwa Maud Achampong Miss, Opoku Priscilla Miss, Owusu Efriye Mark Manuel, Owusu Ansan Benedicta, Owusu Deborah Miss, Owusu Edward Buachi, Sam Emmanuel, Samode Jonathan, Samode Joanna Etonam Miss, Shamate Joshua, Sian Isaac, Sika Dokas Padiki, Taxon Christiana Nole, Umar Fahim. Second class, lower division. Adadia J. Abednego. Edu Jenfi Kingsley Opoku. Edu Jima Herbert. Aku Mary Akosia Miss. Asante Shadrach Okran.
Selassie. Che Bafu Foster. Osei Akwesi Afriye.
Thank you, Dean FCAMS. Please, you may resume your seats. Are you cool to everyone? I would have asked you to turn your tassel to the left, but already you have done it. So are you cool? You are now graduates. As the Vice Chancellor intimated in his, the first one to be presented is the Vice Chancellor's Award for the overall best graduating student. The Vice Chancellor will present it. We crave his indulgence to present it to Agazi Victor Kweku. It goes with a cash award of 2,000 cedis from the university and a laptop sponsored by Alumni. Victoria E. Frimpong Memorial Award for the Best Graduating Female Student, which goes with a cash award of 2,000 cedis, goes to Ajikumwa Victoria, Miss. We invite Honorable Ama Poma Boatin, who is a council member and a member of parliament for Drabin constituency in the Ashanti region, to do the presentation. Ajekumwa Victoria. I mentioned the name even before inviting the one who will present it. Or she's not around. Is she one of the people who went out? Please, whilst waiting, let's go to the next. We invite the Foundation Vice Chancellor, Emeritus Professor Daniel Mrikujima, to do the next presentation. And coincidentally, it is the same person. So please, yes, please. So she's not around, so we move on. We move to Professor Douglas Watkins Award. So, Prof, we invite prize of 2005 a medal, and a plaque. For Faculty of Geosciences and Environmental Studies is Jechi Jerry. Faculty of Mining and Minerals Technology, Agaji Victor Kweku. Faculty of Computing and Mathematical Sciences, Awochi Abraham. She should wait. Faculty of Engineering, Agong Isaac. School of Petroleum Studies, Obin Frederick Chum. Please, you come in that order. School of Railways and Infrastructure Development, Anderson Rudolph. Thank you very much, Professor Douglas Boatin. We are grateful. The next award will be presented by UMaT Gold Corp Ghana, and it will be presented by a council member who is also the technical services manager of UMaT, in the person of Mr. Kwame Ejare Echampon. This award has a cash prize of $1,000 and it goes to Ajikumwa Victoria, Miss. So we present the next award to her, and that is the best graduating female student. Honorable, Miss, she's come. So Amponsa Francisca should be ready for her award. So thank you, Mr. Jari and Honorable Boatin. So we go back to Architus. We are grateful. So we climax our awards with staff awards. We have two categories. The senior staff category, we will invite the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Anthony Simmons, to give the Senior Staff Award with a cash prize of $2,500 to Mr. Daniel Edujemfi, a Principal Technician at the Department of Geological Engineering. Congratulations. Thank you, Prof. We invited the Foundation Vice Chancellor. We now invite the Foundation Pro Vice Chancellor, Emeritus Professor Newton Amegbe, to do the next presentation. And that goes to the Best Worker Award Junior Staff category with a cash prize of $2,500. And it goes to Mr. Felix Andor, who is an overseer at the Estate Department within the Director of Works and Physical Development. Thank you, Professor, Emeritus Professor, and I equal to all the awardees. Thank you very much, Chair.
We now invite the President of Alumni Association to administer the alumni oath.
Will all graduating students stand and remain standing while we take the alumni oath? Then you put your name there. I, having become an alumnus of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby affirm that I shall be faithful and loyal to the UMaT Alumni Association. I shall do my best to lift up the image of the association and make it vibrant as long as it depends on me. I promise to contribute either in cash or in kind I think we'll repeat that so that you like it very much. I promise to contribute either in kind, in cash or in kind, to enliven the association and raise the name of the stature of the university. I shall refuse to accept any suggestion or engage in any act that shall bring the name of the association and the university into dispute. So help me God. You may take your seats.
We invite the chairman of the University Council to give us a note of appreciation and dissolve the congregation.
I want to really thank all of you who have stayed. Those who left, I do not thank them, except for some very good reason. But to thank you all for your cooperation to bring this graduation to a successful end. I want to thank the Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, all the principal officers, and to thank the faculty and staff. I know it's a day for the students, but you have made them graduates. And to say a very, very big thank you to you. Faculty and staff, Mr. Medamwasipa, I really thank you because I know what it means. Say a very big thank you to you for all that you have done. And to the graduates, you are no more graduates, but graduates, I just want to say, you now have received your diploma, certificates, and degrees. But remember, the mantra is, agro any form. Now, the Minister of Education has found the English for it. Minister, you said it is, life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Yeah, it's not about just the paper that you have, but life is what you make it. But if you don't remember the English, remember the tree. Agro, any form.
Shall we please take the closing prayer? Not unto us, O Lord, but unto you be the honor, glory, and majesty for a wondrous provision, care, and support for a successful 16th congregation. We thank you for the lives of our graduates and the efforts of their parents and tutors throughout their studies. We commit them unto your care as they enter the world of work or plan for further studies. We ask that you shall bless all their endeavors and may they be guided by the principles of this university and the training they have received. We pray for traveling mercies for our fresh alumni, parents, guardians, dignitaries, and invited guests to this function, that you will carry them on your wings of safety back to their various destinations. Bless, O Lord, the work of this university, and bless all who have invested with the authority to run it. We ask for special blessings also for all who associate with this great institution. These are our humble requests, O God, as we depart from this function. And now, may the peace of God, which passes all understanding, keep our hearts and mind in the knowledge and the love of God. And may He continue to bless us all as we leave the congregation grounds until we meet again next year. Amen.